Daren's mother, and we are here from Florida. Joining with me today are two of the best men that I know, Daren's father, David Flyflett, and his brother-in-law, Joey Terms. I have troubling news to share with you. I also have some news I just received in the last 30 minutes of hope. Daren has had a stroke in his brain last Saturday night, just over a week ago. And his father was fortunately with him, took him straight to the hospital. They administered a medication that immediately begins to thin the clots. Within the hour, he was having brain surgery to remove 3 clots. They did some damage when they were there, and so he is bleeding. He then was, the next day, unable to speak because the part of his brain that had the clot still has a clot within it. So he's unable to speak more than 1 or 2 words at this time. But a praise report, I will tell you, Daren and I, a couple of days ago when I was alone with him by his bedside, were sharing the Lord together. And he was speaking 6 to 7 words at a time. He even spoke a 4-syllable word. That's a good report, folks. They also discovered that Daren has a heart condition. Daren has at least 4 massings on his heart, and he has at least 2 failed valves within his heart. So they have been contemplating all this last week, of which they decided a couple of days ago they're not going to do open heart surgery because Daren does not have the strength at this time to make it through a surgery. He still has a clot in his brain, a clot in his heart. They cannot do any more brain surgery right now because the risk to potential reward is too high. We just learned in the past 30 minutes by listening to a recording from one of the doctors who came in and saw his sister, Joey's wife, Amanda, Sarah's daughter and Dave's daughter, and they had this recording that I just excused myself and listened to. This is the praise report, family. You're Daren's church family. They have discovered that he has an autoimmune disease. It's an acquired disease. It's not contagious. It's acquired. And he has a condition in his blood that clots your blood. But there is a long-term solution to have him on medication. And within this message that I listened to, the whole about 20 minutes of the doctor explaining to his sister and to Daren that over time they have seen the heart being repaired through time. So that is the praise report that is just fresh in our hands right now. But please continue to pray for Daren, and I thank you for this privilege to share with you. Please know also that Daren's grandfather, within 15 hours, completely unrelated event, took his own life 15 hours after Daren suffered a stroke. So the family is crushed. So please pray for the Flyflett family, the Terms family, the Scott family, the Smith family, who just arrived here to comfort Dave and Daren and Sarah. They came from Northern California, where they had all gathered, and we thought we were going up there for a funeral, but the doctors said, do not travel, do not be away. So these are still grave times, but we have hope that we've just learned. So thank you for all your prayers and your love. And may I close with coming here. This is the first time I've had the privilege to come and visit and worship with you. I feel hope here. I feel love here. I feel safe here. And thank you for making this Daren's church home. He loves you all. He talks about his faith often. And we're so thankful for you. And thank you for allowing me to share. May the blessings of the Lord continue to be upon you all, and that you would continue to be filled with love, joy, peace, patience, guidance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and self-control. And those are things we see in Daren as he continues to grow and mature in his faith. Thank you very much.